Everyone, welcome to my channel Power Expertise. So today we are going to learn how we can show the data from one table, and if it has a related column in another table, then how we can show the data in a grid format by passing the ID on the URL. So let's get started. Created a form. So if you have not seen my earlier video on the creation of views and forms, so please find a link in the description and watch that video, because every step is interrelated. So please watch my previous video and then come back here to proceed further. Okay, so this form I've created on user table. Okay, so today what the requirement we are going to achieve is, this is a partner table, and as you can see, here we have a lookup column which is looking up to a user table, and show here lookup column. Okay, so let's say if this partner Dave belongs to user u hyphen 103,003. So yeah, so if okay, I'll open the user table also. So our requirement is, when a user click on this u-1000, then partner who is linked with u-1000, that's only that person detail will be displayed. No other person or no other partner detail will be shown. So how we will, link these two tables in our portal form? Today we will discuss that. So let's start. First step is creating a form. So as one step, as I've already created in my previous video. So this, okay. So this user ID. So as you can see, I have created a 3-column form in which I'm displaying user ID, user type, and user status. Okay. Now I will create one more section. So how we can create section is by clicking on this component button. Once you click on component, you can see one column section. In this one column section, I will display a subgrid. Okay. So in that subgrid, we will click on related records. So the user table is linked with partner table currently. So it will show me that these are the table which are related with the users. So it will display here. Active partner is my default view. This view I have created in my previous video. You can also go ahead and click on edit view if you want to, change anything, any column you want to add or any column you want to remove from your view and you don't want to display in the form. You have a flexibility to do that by clicking on here and click on remove. Okay. So I don't want to make any changes. So I will just click on done. So here you can see it started showing me the partner information. Okay. Now, as we can, in the later point of time, we might need this name. Okay, in the next step. So we will give some useful name so that we will remember it in future. So I will change it to related partner. And the grid name I will give partner. Okay. Now new section name also we can change. We can change it to partner. And this also we can change the name to partner. We don't want to show this partner label, so we can hide that. If you need it, you can, make it visible. I don't want this to be displayed on my page, so I will make it hide label. Okay. So this is done. We will publish it. So our table form is done. Now we will go back to portal management. How we can go to portal management? So here you can see apps. This tech bar is our portal. It's a website, and portal management is nothing but here you can, create web pages, basic form, advanced form. So advanced form name is changed to multi-step forms. Earlier it was advanced form. So basic form. So now what we will do, we will create a basic form. So for creating a basic form on that entity list user, we have to come to portal management. From where we have came here, we came here from make.powerapps.com. Then under apps and portal management, you can find here. See here, type is model driven. And this is our portal tab. Bar is our portal. So now we will go here. We come under basic forms. We will create a new form. What name we will give? We will give basic users form. We have to select a table. A table is users table that we will select form. Form name is user main form, which we have created just now. I will show you. So this form, user form. So that we will select here. Okay. Tab name. So we have not changed the tab name here. Okay, I will change it. So that in future when we come back, it's easy for us to read things. So user information and user detail we are displaying here. So naming conventions, we all know as a developer that it is very important, because in the future if the tester or if we are doing any enhancement, it become easy for a developer or a tester to make any enhancement or to make the testing process easy. We have to follow the naming convention. And here we want our form to be read only, not we are not making any insertion or any modification. So as of now, I'm keeping it as read only. Tab name, since just now we have made the changes, I think I have not published it. Publish it. It will take some time to reflect here. It is published now. I will just go back. Now I will create again. Basic users form. Table name is users. Simply type it. And now see, tab name is changed, user detail. Mode will be read only. So the query string, as we have to pass the ID on a URL, I will show you like in the next step. So that we want the ID of particular row. So the record source type we will choose query string, and the record parameter automatically it will take ID. Website, we will select tech bar and we'll click on save. Okay. Now we'll go to our app. So this is my tech app. I will click on edit. Okay. This is my home page, and we can if you want, we can start from here, from our home page. We can remove all this information, the text, and we can add section and all. Or if you want, we can create page also. So I will show you like creating a page. I will start from this plus button. I will create my page saying that users info, and I'll select start from blank, and I'll click on add. So my user info page is ready. Now here I want to display my list. Okay. So here you can see what and all you can add: text, button, image, videos, Power BI report, form, and many more things. By clicking on these three dots, you can see we can connect to multi-forms and list as well. So my requirement currently is to display the list, which user list. So I will select the table, okay, users, view. I have created active user. I have not created, I have modified this default active users. So I will select that. Okay. Now I'll click on OK. It is saved. At the top, you can see it is saved. Now we will click on preview to see. Now this is bound to come. Why? Because we have not set any permission. Since this is an external facing website, so we have to limit a user who and all can view this page. So we can provide a permission by coming here and setting the clicking on permission tab. Once you click that, you can see I have not added any permission. So now we will add a new permission. Name, you can give any useful name. Permission user table I will add. Okay. User is already selected. I will give global access. We have contact, account, self access, but as of now, I will give global access. What and all right the person who is visiting the page can have: read, write, create, append to, all the information, all the rights I will give, and I will add role. So only authenticated user can access this. Okay, I will save. Not anonymous, like who have a valid user ID password, authenticated user only access my page. This is done. I will sync creator, and then we will preview our page again. So now see, all our information are coming. Now what is our next requirement? My next requirement is when I click on this, first of all, this we have to make it a clickable, okay, column. Once we click on this, we have to navigate to another page where the partner who is associated with this user will be displayed. So what is our next step? So on my previous video, I have covered this table and form view, this basic form or advanced form. So currently I'm not working on this requirement, doesn't require advanced form. So basic form only we have worked on today. We have created a simple form in which we have displayed so just to give a overview so that you will not go confused, like what is the next step or what is the previous step, how we have reached here, so everything. So just for that, I'm just explaining one more time till now, up till what step we have reached. So we have created a form. In the first screen, we are just displaying the user information, and then in the grid format, we are showing the related partner who are part of the user. Okay. So this step is done. Basic form with grid. Now second is creating a list in portal management. Okay, so this is a portal management where we have created our form, basic form. Here you next to that you can see list. Now we will configure our list. We'll click on new. We'll give a name to my list, users list. Okay. We need to select the table. We need to select the site, tech bar. Now we'll click on save. Once you click on save, you will have an option tab here. So once you click on option tab, here you can also add your custom JavaScript code, but currently we don't need JavaScript code. So we'll come here and okay, so what it is saying, grid configuration, we are not able to do. What it's saying, select a view to continue with the grid configuration. So we'll go back to general tab. We'll select some view. So I will select active user. Now my view is, I have selected a view. So again, I'll go back to my option tab. Select a view to continue with the grid. Okay, might be this taking time. Now I'll click on refresh view. Now that message is gone. Now here we will click on details. Okay. In the grid configuration, what we have to do, we have to give a redirection. So by this page, on click of this U-1000, we have to navigate to another page. So that for that redirection, we have to create a web page, another web page, in a similar way, like how this web page is, we have created user information. From here also we can create a page, or we can come here, we have a option called web page. We'll click on that web page. We will create a new web page. Here you can see user information page, which I have created from this portal. Okay. And we can create a page, web page from here also. So I click on new and I'll give a name as user detail information. Website, I will select my website. Parent page, what will be the parent page for this? Users page, which we have created. So this user info would be the parent page for this user detail information. Partial URL, I will give users detail info. Okay. Page template, we will give the default page template. Publishing site, we will select it, a published one. That's all. We'll click on save. Okay. Once this is saved, we'll go do save and close. Now we will come here in our list. One step we want to do now here in the options. Going back to my options, I need to give my web page. Like once you click on this, it will navigate to another page. So which page it will navigate to? The one that we have just created. Users detail information page. Okay. Now we will click on save and close. Now we will come back to our studio. We will click on sync, because we want to bring, together all the changes that we have made just now. We'll click on preview. Okay. So now you can see it is a clickable for me. Once you click on this, see ID is getting passed now, but we don't have anything to be displayed here. Why? We have configured the grid here, but one more step we are missing. What is the step? We'll go back to our basic forms. Now this is the important part. Please be little more, attentive. So our requirement is, what is our requirement? So once we click on this, so the related user, like Dave was the one who is a part of U-1000 user ID. So he's a part of this in the partner table. So that partner table information now we want in this page. Okay. So what we'll gonna do is the basic form which we have configured earlier. One more step we will add. What will be that step is basic form metadata. Okay, we'll click on that. We will add new basic form metadata. Now, this basic users form, we will select a subgrid. Which subgrid? Which we have created here in the form. This subgrid partner will configure in this basic form metadata. So subgrid we have selected in the type. Subgrid name we have to give subgrid partner, which is nothing but this subgrid. And what else? Nothing. We just simply click on save. Okay. Now we will come here. We will refresh our page. And you can see this user detail information page come under this user information. Here again, we need to configure the form. Which form? Users table form. User main information. Then we come to data. Here we don't want this information, and we'll click on OK. Okay. Now we will come here. We will preview it. So we want to come from user table. So when you click on here, so these columns should have a auto-populated value. Which value? The one we have selected in the first page. So if I've clicked on U-1001, here you can see the ID is coming, but my value is not coming under this table, under this column, as well as my subgrid is not coming. Why is it so? So there is a one minor thing we have left out. What is that? We come here in this user detail information page. We will edit the form, and in the data, we don't want to create a record. We just want that form to come to us as a read-only form. So we'll click on OK. Something went wrong. What happened? On data, we make it as read-only. We click on OK. The thing, we will wait for all the thing to be saved. It is saved now. We will preview. We will go to here. We will preview. Now, once we click on U-1000, see, U-1000 ID is coming. Now, if we go back and we click on U-1003, so that ID is coming. Okay, so it is coming as expected. But again, this one, as we have said, the permission for this user table, we will set the permission now for the partner table. So then it will show us the record. So what will be my expected record? We will check like U-1003, which is the associated partner. So we'll go back to here in the custom table. And the partners, here we will see. So what would be my expected result after setting the permission, correct permission for the partner table? U-1003 has a user date. I will make one more user, Puneet, also from this user. So I will select U-1003 Puneet also. So now what will be my expected outcome? Once we come from user page to user detail information page, we want user ID this to contain Dev and Puneet in the partner table. Okay. So now I will go here and set the permission. Same step. New table permission. I will give partner table. Here I will select partner table. Okay. Global access only I will give. All these rights I will check. The role I will select as authenticated user only. And then I'll click on save. Once this is done, we will sync it and we will preview. Now, user 3. Once we select user 3, so this is what my expected outcome I want, that the first section should display me the information from the users table, and the second subgrid show me the information from the partner table. As we have already seen, Puneet and Dev are part of U-1003 user ID. So here it is coming as is. Now, if you want to see U-1000 users, partners, so we will select that U-1000. I think two records will come, Sanjeev and Sanju. As you can verify here in the table, we have Sanjeev, who is partner user from U-1000, and Sanju also from U-1000. So this is coming. So now we have learned like how we can configure two table and show the related record, selecting one table and displaying the record into another table in a page. So what we have done here, first we have created a table. Obviously, if you want to render some data, we should have a record in our database. Here in my case, Dataverse is a database. Form and view. Form is a form and a view on list. Then you have to create a basic form from the portal management and configure grid, like how I have done here in the metadata. Basic form metadata. I have added a grid, and always remember when you click on this right directly, it will land up to the same page. So if you want to make any modification and if you want to see your configuration, always select it and click on edit. Then you will land up to the correct place. So here we have configured a basic form with type subgrid. We will select that subgrid, what we have created in our list form, and then we click on save. Then we will come at the list list in the portal management. So we will come here in the lists, and here we have active users view. We will select our table, we will select our website, and in the view we will create the active user view. Then we'll go to options. Coming down here, we have created a web page on which page we want to render those information related to a particular user table. That page we will create here. And how we can do that? We can come here directly in the web page. We click on plus button. We will give some name, and then we will write like what will be the parent page. So I've selected user info page, then give the partial URL, and yeah, we are done. So if you have liked my videos and if you want to learn more information on Power Portal or Dataverse or any of the Power Platform, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.